I'm Aaron Robbins. This is Pen and Caper, a writing and storytelling vlog, and today I'm going to tell you why you should start a fictional podcast. I mean, not like you should tell people you have a podcast when you don't, not that type of fictional podcast. You should be podcasting your fiction, your short stories, a book, or whatever you got. I'm going to give you 4 reasons. I'm going to give you 4 reasons why a podcast might be the perfect medium for you to get your writing out there.
We're ordering coffee from Starbucks.
So I've been casting fiction, as they say. Nobody says that. I've been podcasting fiction for a while, and it's proven to be super helpful in my writing career, my writing chops, and I'm going to tell you why. First, this is the number 1 reason. It's not the number 1 reason like it's the most important reason, it's the one I'm giving to you first. So the feedback loop with podcasting tends to be pretty short. I don't know about you, I'm an anxious person. I need to know that people are sort of reading or looking at or downloading or listening to my work. Makes me feel motivated to keep making it more. And you might say, well, you don't have very good motivation. You should be motivated internally by your own thing. I'm not. I'm motivated by downloads. And with podcasting, that feedback loop is pretty short. With traditional publishing, it can be a while. This is all I'm saying, is it can be a while before you go from sort of finished thing to understanding that people have got it and read it and enjoyed it or whatever. With podcasting, you can come up with an idea in the morning if you have a show and work that out, write it, get it ready, read it, release it, and then that evening you can find out how many people have listened to it. That number might depress you, but eventually it won't. I can't do 4 points without cutting away to something, right? Maybe I should just move where I'm sitting. How about this? This is real close. You like that? Very close. So reason number 2 is simply that you can. I mean, there's not really any gatekeepers when it comes to podcasting. You can set up your feed once it gets approved in the Apple Podcasting app, which is not a big deal. You're off and running. No matter what short story ideas you have, any kind of experimental stories idea, you want to try some old-time radio stuff, whatever it is you want to do, there's nobody telling you you can't do that or that it's not a good idea. So podcasting can be a great medium for more niche stories or stories you're not so sure where they're going, like maybe the comic book style where you're just going to write an episode or an issue or a little bit of it every week and just kind of see where it goes.
If this Mercedes-Benz would hurry up and order.
This is probably my number 1 reason, and the reason why I podcast is that it makes you a better writer. With podcasting, if you're going to be releasing a show every week, you're going to be writing a lot. You're going to have to get that episode out. Not that you're going to get fired if you don't do it. You can't really get fired from your own podcast. But I mean, you'll feel that sense of like, okay, people are downloading this and I want to, get new content out there. So you're going to be writing a lot. And so you're going to get better from all that writing that you're doing. But then there's another opportunity to get better. What happens is you listen to your episode that you wrote, right after you did it because you want to hear yourself. But then a couple of weeks later, a month later, 2 months later, you listen to it again. And that's one of the first opportunities that I have found that you really listen to your work with this like fresh set of ears in this case. It's the first time you kind of hear your work as somebody else might have heard it. And then you're noticing all sorts of things that you did wrong. Word choices, sentence structure, didn't put in enough detail in the story here. All the context that you were thinking about when you were writing it is gone. And you get to hear it fresh. And that's when you really hear how awful a writer you are, or I am. And that's when the opportunity to get better comes out. So podcasting your fiction, getting your short stories out there, not just keeping them in a journal, but getting them out there, it will make you a better writer.
I need coffee from Starbucks or anywhere, but they're the closest thing.
And number 4 is that platform, I think, is where it's at. I mean, the traditional route, and believe me, I prefer to be like a behind the scenes, just right, don't connect kind of guy. That's how I would prefer to be. But it seems like developing a platform, something that you can use to market with, something that you can leverage things with, something that you can reach out with to other writers and say, I have this thing and I would love if you were a part of it for this one episode, and create relationships and collaborate. It seems to be the way things are going, and a podcast isn't a bad way to start that. Hey, thanks for watching and listening. My name's Aaron Robbins. This is Pen and Caper. If you're interested in more videos on storytelling, writing, marketing, publishing, all that, subscribe and like and do whatever people do in the situation that you find yourself in now, watching a video that you have to make some kind of decision about. And like, am I going to like this video? I don't know. It's going to be a mystery for me, and I can't wait to find out how that mystery ends.